Hi everybody, welcome to my 5 sexy date night fragrances with Scentbird. Stay tuned to FM. Scentbird got in touch and asked if I'd like to make a video with them, so I said, sure. So I've decided to use the opportunity to pick 5 fragrances that I don't own. This gives me a chance to explore more and keep bringing more content and value to you guys. I've picked these fragrances based on scents I've smelled in stores, and also I've looked at notes of fragrances that I think would work particularly well for a date night scent. And also I've looked at what gets a lot of love in FRAG-MENTAL. So I've based all my 5 choices on these things. I decided to do a video on sexy date night fragrances because it's a subject I've not yet covered on my channel, and also I was quite interested to know which fragrances my wife finds sexy for a date night. It's pretty useful information. So I've chosen fragrances that I've either smelled in store, which I know I enjoyed. I've also looked at notes of fragrances that I thought would work particularly well on a date night, and I've also looked at what gets a lot of love in FRAG-MENTAL. What I also tried to do was pick fragrances that I thought would work particularly well at this time of year, autumn, fall. The upshot of all this, choosing the fragrances in this way, is I've ended up with 5 pretty amazing fragrances. So ranking them 1 to 5 has been a difficult job, but with the help of my wife, we've managed to do it. Here's a quick word about Scentbird. Scentbird are a fantastic monthly subscription service based in the US. You'll be able to choose from over 450 different colognes and perfumes. It's going to cost you $14.95 a month. So if you wanted to try lots of different designer, niche, indie fragrances without breaking the bank, it's a good option. The first month you subscribe, you'll receive one of these sexy little travel cases.
Oh yeah.
All you need to do to spray it is twist and the fragrance pops up. And you can spray, and then if you want to remove the 8ml vial, you can do so by just pulling it out. And then stick it back in, twist, and you're good to go. Alright, enough of this faffing about, let's get into the scents. I tested these with my wife, she rated and ranked them based on what she would like me to smell like. Alright, let's slide in with number 5. The first one is from Amouage. I'd heard a lot of good things about this one. It's pretty complex. It opens with a beautiful blackberry note, and then there's some woods and rose, cinnamon, honey, and a bit of myrrh in there to give it a Middle Eastern kick. It's Jubilation 25. I think it's quite mature, it's refined, it's assertive, it's got a pretty potent opening, so that first half an hour is quite a strong scent, but then it does die off pretty quickly, so it settles down to be a skin scent not long after the opening, which for a date night scent works okay because you don't want to be projecting like a beast when you're sat in close proximity to somebody. So the fact that you can still enjoy this scent as a skin scent and the person sitting close to you will still get lovely wafts of this one is pretty good for a date night. Unfortunately, my wife wasn't a big fan of this one. She only rated it a 5 out of 10. Sorry about that, all you Jubilation 25 lovers. I liked it a bit more than she did, and I would have given this a 7.5 out of 10. Number 4 is from John Varvatos. It's a smoky oriental woody with some lovely sweet tobacco and smooth Jamaican rum. This one's for all you rebel scum out there. Dark Rebel. I love the notes in this one. I'd already smelled it in store, so I knew it was a real winner. It's sweet, it's dark, it's got a lovely smooth leather note. My wife quite liked this one, but unfortunately it didn't send her all a quiver. She rated this one a 6.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot more than she did. I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. And strangely, I thought this smelled really sexy on her, so ladies out there, take note. Number 3 is from Gucci. This is a sweet, slightly powdery scent. Notes in here are lemon, lavender, orange blossom and amber. It's Gucci Guilty Intense. Pour on. This is crowd pleasing but not boring. It's not very complex, but it's very easy to wear and enjoy. My wife really liked this. She gave it an 8 out of 10, as did I. We both thought this was a pretty sexy scent. Number 2 is from Histoires de Parfums. It's got bergamot, juniper, cinnamon, vanilla, orange blossom. It's a sexy little spicy number. it's $18.99. So this is sweet and spicy. It reminded my wife a bit of a chai latte, which she loves. It reminded me of Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf, although I thought this one is more refined, has more depth and better longevity. It's a real stunner. My wife gave this one an 8 and I gave it an 8.5. Number 1 is an offering from Carner Barcelona. This one reminded me a little bit of a recent release, Prada Luna Rossa Black, although it does have different notes, and when I looked into it, I found out it is the same nose, so Daniela Andrea did compose both those fragrances. This one's better, it's much stronger, has way better performance. It's the kind of performance I wanted from Prada Black. This one is Tardes from Carner Barcelona. In this we have rose, rosewood, almond, plum, tonka and musk. It's very sweet, but it's never cloying. It's not a creamy almond like some almond scents can be, it's more of a piercing sweetness. Out of all of these 5 scents, we both found this one extremely pleasurable. I first smelled this in Lisbon in Portugal in a fantastic perfumery store called Embassy. I fell in love with it there and then, and I knew it was a gorgeous scent. We both gave this one a 9. I think this is marketed to women, but my wife loved the way it worked on me. I loved how it smelled on her. The only problem is we're going to be arguing about who gets to wear this on date night, which isn't really the best way to start a date night. So thanks Scentbird for spoiling our date night before it's even started by sending me this incredibly sexy and alluring date night scent. So there are my 5 sexy date night fragrances. You can grab all those at Scentbird. I'd like to thank Scentbird for sending them to me, making this video possible. If you'd like to sign up to Scentbird, it's really easy. You can use this code FMT30, which will give you 30% off your first order. I will leave that information and a link to Scentbird in the description below this video. Let me know what you thought of these fragrances. Do you own any of them? Leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching everybody, and until next time, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.